What does it mean to chop, to punch, to kick, to throw? What doesn't it mean? It's the way of our ancestors, the way of the warrior. But, as we all know, the way of the warrior is lost to us. I don't know how to punch, to chop, to kick, to throw. Or at least, I didn't. Allow me to introduce to you the Action Jackson Karate Chip. Sounds great, no? Well, I can hear you wondering, how does this little piece of pure magic work? Better let my grandest of wizards tell you.
My name is Ernesto Tutlich. I am a neuro-cybernetic specialist. My initial vision for the project was to increase synapses in one's brain, virtually increasing the memory power, the processing speeds, and overall functionality of one's brain. I just want to make it 100% clear that this is a complete and utter bastardization of what I spent my entire life building.
But how does this even work, Johnny? Is this even safe, Johnny? Tell me, Johnny. Oh, please, please tell me, Johnny. Well, I'm still here, aren't I? That's right. I was this chip's first and only test pilot.
I will be the first to admit, initial testing didn't go as planned. Upon insertion of the chip, all of the primates died.
Because real science is risky, and I wasn't gonna let another man fall because of my passions. But should we let that get in the way of innovation? No. God damn it, no!
But my head was very adamant about this project, and he ordered us to conduct round 2 testing. Round 2 testing was better. Only half of said primates died. But upon finishing testing, we realized a new error in the chips. They caused an increased amount of rage in said primates. It was horrific.
This project is my baby. I felt so weak. My entire life in that darkness and despair. If no one had to feel that way again. That's why I built this chip. That's why I poured my heart and my soul into it.
When I informed Mr. Sales of the rage tendencies in said apes, his response wasn't expected, to say the least. Certainly wasn't desired.
It's rudimentary, really. This chip apparently causes extreme spouts of anger. But if we were able to make the chip always instruct that anger through a healthy outlet, like karate, well...
He said, and I quote, quite puzzling, "Yo, bro, that shit is so fucking sweet. I literally can't fucking even. My only note is to teach them kicks and shit. Like Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee or one of those other Eastern motherfuckers who can make noodles good. Like Mario or some shit."
Now you're thinking with chips.
My boss wasn't very intelligent. Nor does it seem that he has a heart. It was about 3 weeks later when next he stormed into my office. kicked in the door and screamed, "Action Jackson Karate Chip," as loud as he could on the top of his lungs until he passed out.
And so the Action Jackson Karate Chip was born. And not 4 hours later, I was strapped to a gurney and brought down like old Stevie Rogers, testing that sucker out.
Round 3 testing quickly began. This time we only had one experiment. For all of our other apes had perished in the 2 previous rounds of testing, and Mr. Sales refused to purchase more apes, said it would leave more of a receipt trail, and so we were ordered to experiment on the last ape, one previously excluded from testing due to its young age, clocking in at about only a couple months, barely 10 pounds. Some of the lab hands came to call it Woody. I don't know why, probably because of the monkey. But suffice it to say, testing commenced. Woody was a success, and he was considered the first and only successful ape implemented with the Action Jackson Karate Chip.
So that's it, kids. That's the story of how the Action Jackson Karate Chip came to be. And like all stories, this one ends happily ever after.
About 2 weeks later, Mr. Sales came back into my office, plagued by people finding out that we used subjects for this device. Ordered the ape to be put down. I don't know who exactly, one of the lab hands, must have snuck and smuggled the ape out, because by the time I could get there on the following Monday, the ape had vanished. Suffice it to say, now I am working purely on prosthetic limbs and fentanyl. Mostly in the development of how it can be implemented in the prosthetic limbs. We're coming up blank, but that Johnny Sales truly is an innovator. I don't know what's become of Woody. What I do know is that I will never not know the sound of primates screaming.
You're so right, Nessa. The best part about this chip is that it's so cheap. The Action Jackson Karate Chip. Available now for the low, low price of only $17.38. This chip is so fine it would make old Martin blush. The Action Jackson Karate Chip. What are you waiting for? Go buy it.
It's okay, bud. It's okay. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be far away from any of those bad men. You're gonna be with your kind now, okay? It's okay. You're gonna learn all you need to learn out here. In the wild. Where you belong. You will learn everything you need to, my son. In order to rise up and become the man you are destined to be. So long. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. This was fun. Get out of here. Go. I don't want you anymore. You're a stupid monkey. You're a stupid smelly monkey nobody will love. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here already, Woody. Leave. Leave, Woody. I don't like you anymore. Go. Nobody ever likes you, Woody. Just leave, Woody. What are you still doing here? Just go. Yeah. I will always love you, my son.
That bastard Johnny will never, never stop that, I swear. And when you're powerful enough, one day, it is your destiny, nay, it is your fate, to be chased around these very woods by a brainless, giant monster of a man. And when you kill him, my son, you will be ready to kill Johnny. And I will see you then. And I'll tell you I'm proud. Just get lost already.
If my ears could bleed, they would. But, we can't, because sonic hearing. All hearing is sonic. That's just a fact. We're done. That's how we're ending the sketch. It's a fact you can take home and put in the bank. Catch you on the floor.